The question is saying the number of positive integral values of x satisfying the inequality. So we need to find the value of x from this inequality, and the x should be positive integral values. Okay, so how many positive integral values we will get from this inequality? Okay, so this is a question based on inequality, right? Okay, let's first write down the question. X minus 4 whole to the power 2017, then x plus 8 whole to the power 2016 into x plus 1. Okay, and in numerator there is x to the power 2016, then x minus 2 whole cube, x plus 3 whole to the power 5, x minus 6, and x plus 9 whole to the power 2018, and it is saying less than equal to 0. So how will you solve such a big inequality? Okay, so the first step here is that we need to find the critical point. And what is critical point? See, critical point, here you will find some critical point from numerator and critical point from denominator. So critical point means for what value of x the expression will be 0. So if we need to see separately for numerator and denominator. Okay, so from numerator the critical point will come here as critical points are here. Value of x will be 4 is one critical point, minus 8 and minus 1. So there is 3 critical point we will get from numerator. Okay, now critical point from denominator. So first one is 0 for this x. So at x equal to 0 the value of x is 0, right? So that's why we can say that the critical point is 0 also. Then the next critical point will be 2, then minus 3, then 6, and then minus 9. So these are the critical point that we got to solve this inequality. Now the next step is to plot all the critical point in a single number line. Okay, so let's plot all the critical point here in this number line. Okay, so and you need to plot the critical point in increasing order from left to right. Okay, so the first here it is minus 9, then minus 8. Basically we are plotting all the critical points here in this number line. Next in minus, that is minus 3, then minus 1, then 0, and then it will be 2, it will be 4, and then 6. So 4, 8 critical points are there. Okay, so we have plotted all the critical points in the number line. Okay, now see, now you need to check the sign in every section. In every section we need to check the sign of the expression. But there is a trick for that, like here in this part where x is greater than 6, the the sign of the expression will be positive. Here it is positive. Now you need to check at 6. So you need to check that where 6 is coming from. This is the part. And see one more thing. You draw one thing. Just okay. You do one thing here. The root that you have got from this numerator, you mark a star. Star sign in that. So x is equal to 0, then x equal to 2, and then x equal to minus 3, x equal to 6, and x equal to minus 9. So these are the root that we have got from the denominator. So 6, if x is greater than 6, the whole expression will be positive. Now we need to check that whether in 6 the sign will change or not. So if the power of this root, when power of the root that you have got the value of x, so if there is a power is odd number, then the sign will change. So in 6 the power is odd, the power is 1, so the sign will change. And then next come to 4. Again in 4 the power is odd, so again sign will change. Okay, then next come to 2. Again in 2 the power is 3, so again the sign will change here. And at 0 the power is 2016, that is even function, though now the sign will not change, the sign will remain same. Then again minus 1, in minus 1 again 1 is there, so the sign will change. And minus 3, again the sign will change because the power is 5. And minus 8 the sign will not change, so minus. And minus 9, again the sign will not change, again the sign will not change. Okay, now which portion do you need, you need greater less than 0. So where you will find negative sign, that is your required answer. But the question is saying the positive integral values. The question is was saying the question is asking the positive integral values of x. So we will not look into the negative part. We will see only positive part, which is the part of the solution. So in positive part, so the answer could be 0 to 2, and the answer could be 4 to 6. 0 to 2, 0 to 2, and 4 to 6. But here 0 and 2 cannot be the answer. 0 and 2 cannot be the answer. Why? 0 and 2 cannot be the answer. So we can write like this. So this is the answer 0 to 2, but in answer 0 and 2 will not come. Why? Because 0 and 2 root come from the denominator, and 0 denominator cannot be 0. So if we take 2, so for the 2 value, for the 2, then the denominator is going to 0. So that makes the whole expression undefined. Okay, so that's why 0 and 2 will be excluded from the answer. But 4 will be included, but similarly 6 will be excluded. 6 will be excluded. Now we need positive integral values, so we cannot take 0 also. So from here you will get the answer as 1, and from here you will get the answer as 4 and 5. Okay, so this is your answer. The number of, so the value of x is 4, 5 and 1. So you have got how many number of x? That is 3. So your answer will be 3. So this is your answer.